All right, Lexi, thanks. New information coming out of Uvalde, Texas now. They have placed a new focus on the actions of police during the deadly mass shooting last month.
And we spoke with local police to see what their protocols are for an active shooter inside of a school building. Western Mass News reporter Paris Dunford joins us live in studio with more on those details. Paris.
Chris, Mary, the West Springfield Police Department trains twice a year for situations like the tragic one in Uvalde, Texas. They say Massachusetts protocols seem to be different than those in Texas. New details emerge from the tragic shooting of 19 students and 2 teachers at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas. A teacher from inside a classroom where shots were fired says he won't ever forgive the law enforcement officers who responded that day. He questions why they didn't jump in sooner when the gunman entered the building at 11:33 a.m. Instead, they engaged the shooter at 12:50 p.m. It has local police departments analyzing what their response would be.
We're going in. As soon as we get there, time is of the essence here.
The West Springfield Police Department trains about twice a year for situations like the one in Uvalde, Texas. Their protocols match the protocols of departments across the Bay State.
Here in Western Mass and Massachusetts, we engage the active shooter. We're not waiting for command staff approval to go in.
During their training, the police department makes the situation as realistic as possible, using paint bullets and imitating real-life scenarios.
Very intense because you're actually firing paintballs essentially out of special handguns. There's a lot of role-playing involved. And your adrenaline really pumps.
They are trained to engage the shooter right away and do whatever they can to distract them from hurting any children or staff.
You need to get in the school and engage and distract and hopefully stop the threat as soon as possible.
That teacher in Uvalde also says there was no amount of training that would have prepared them for that tragic day. We spoke with Holyoke Mayor Joshua Garcia, who agrees, but he says it's all school officials can do right now to keep their students and staff safe until change is made.
We shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't live in a place where we have to plan these things, right? But it's the reality and the things that we need to do.
And as for future active shooter training, the West Springfield Police Department plans on doing one at the old Coburn Elementary School this summer before that building is torn down. Reporting live in studio, Paris Dunford for Western Mass News.
Thank you.